Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make these crochet scrunchies. I think it's a great project for a beginner because this doesn't take forever to make. If you're a more experienced crocheter, I would say it would take you around 40 minutes to an hour to make, and if you're a complete beginner, I would say maybe 1 to 3 hours. So without further ado, let me show you the materials you need to make these scrunchies. So to make the scrunchies, you can really use whatever yarn you have at home. The only thing you should know is that the thinner your yarn is, the longer it's going to take to make these scrunchies. And if your yarn is thicker, then it's going to take less time to make the scrunchies. So if you're curious about the materials I'm using, the pink yarn I'm using is from Loops and Threads. It's called Heathered Tweed yarn, and I use approximately 25 grams. And then for the white edge, I'm going to be using the Lion Brand Pound of Love yarn. You really do not need a lot of yarn for the outer part. I would say less than 5 grams. And then you're going to need a hook size that works with the yarn you choose, some stitch markers, some scissors, and a needle to weave in the ends. So to start, we're going to make a slip knot. To do that, I take my yarn and I roll it on my 2 fingers, making an X shape like this. Then I take my hook and I put it underneath here and grab this. Then I turn my fingers and take them off and pull. And then you can pull again to adjust it to your hook. So here you have your slip knot. You're then going to take your elastic like this, and you're going to take your hook and pass it through the hole of your elastic. So pass your hook inside of the hole, and you still have your yarn here. You're going to grab it and pass it through like this. You have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. So pull through both loops on your hook. And here you have your first single crochet. You're going to want to put a stitch marker there to know that this is your first stitch. So now we're going to pack our elastic with single crochets. I wanted to let you guys know first that the more single crochets you put on your elastic, the more ruffles you're going to get. So for example, in this scrunchie, I put a lot more single crochets than in this one. So I got a lot more ruffles than this scrunchie. So you can always make multiple scrunchies with different amount of single crochets in them and then figure out which look you like best. So we can now start packing our elastic with single crochets. To do that, you're going to put your hook through the elastic, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through again like this. Again, you put your hook in the elastic, you yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. So you're just going to repeat this until you have no more space on your elastic. So as you can see here, we can still see the black from the elastic. So what I like to do is that I just push my stitches over like this. And I really pack them together so I'm no longer able to see the color of the elastic. And then I just continue making single crochets. So here I'm still going to pack these together, so I'm just again going to push them like this and continue with my single crochets. So when you are completely done doing your single crochets, you're gonna want to come and put a stitch marker on your last stitch. This is really going to help you out in the next step. So now that we're done doing our single crochets, we have to make a slip stitch to end off this round and start a new one. So we're going to slip stitch in the first stitch that we've done. You can take off the stitch marker and put your hook through the 2 loops of your first stitch. And to make a slip stitch, you just have to yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. So yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. To start round 2, you're gonna want to chain 3. To do that, you have to yarn over and pull through. That's 1 chain. Yarn over, pull through, that's 2 chains. Yarn over, pull through, that's 3 chains. And from now on, we're going to work with increases of the double crochet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So to start, you're going to yarn over and you're going to insert your hook in the first stitch of the first round. So where you've done your slip stitch. So you're going to insert your hook there. You're then going to yarn over and pull through. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So that's a double crochet. You can now take your stitch marker and place it in that stitch to know that this was your first stitch of the row. And now we're going to make 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. So we're going to insert our hook back again in the same stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 2 double crochets in the same stitch. We gotta make a last one. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So here we have 3 double crochets in the same stitch. We can move on to the next one and do the same thing. So we're going to put 3 double crochets in the next stitch. And making these increases is what's going to create the little ruffles. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. We have 2 double crochets in the same stitch, so we have to make one last one. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. We now have 3 double crochets in the same stitch. We can move on to the next one. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook in there. Yarn over, pull through. 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook in there. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. We have 2 double crochets in the same stitch. We have to make a last one. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. See, it's already starting to make a little ruffle. So you basically just have to repeat that for all of your stitches. You just have to make 3 double crochets in the same stitch and then move to the next one. So I'm going to show you guys one last time. So this is our next stitch. We have to make 3 double crochets in this stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We have to make 2 more in the same stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 1 double crochet left to make in the same stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Just continue making 3 double crochets in every stitch. So here I have reached my stitch marker, which means I have 1 last increase to make. So I'm going to take it off and make my last 3 double crochets in there. One, 2, and 3. You can then put back your stitch marker in the last stitch you've done, like this. And now we can once again slip stitch in the first stitch of the row, which is where our first stitch marker is here. So you can take it off and insert your hook in there through both loops, yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook. You can then chain 3, and now we're going to make double crochets in each stitch. We're not going to increase anymore. The only difference is we're going to insert our hook in these big holes here instead of the small one. So again, instead of inserting our hook here, we're going to insert it here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to yarn over and insert our hook in the big hole, not in the small one, in the big one. Then yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you can put back your stitch marker here to know that this is your first stitch. And we're just going to move on to the next hole. So yarn over and go find the next big hole, which is here. Insert your hook there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, we're gonna move on to the next hole. So this is the next big hole. I'll insert my hook there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're basically just going to repeat that all around your work. So again, yarn over, move on to the next big hole, insert your hook there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, yarn over, move on to the next big hole, insert your hook there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So just continue this all around your work. So here I have 2 double crochets left to make, one here and one here. So when you're done with your last double crochet, we're once again going to slip stitch into our first stitch. So you can take off that stitch marker, yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. You're then going to chain 1 and pull some yarn like this, and you're going to cut it. You can now pull on this to tighten it. So now we're ready to pick another color to do the outer part. So we can do another slip knot. So make an X shape, put your hook through here and grab the yarn over here. And then you can insert your hook in the first stitch here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're basically going to be making single crochets in each stitch. And this time we're not going to crochet in the big holes, we're going to crochet in the small holes in here. So insert your hook in the small hole in the top, going through the 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, making a single crochet. Again, insert your hook in the top hole here, not in the big hole, and make a single crochet. Again, we're not going to insert our hook in the big hole, but in the small hole at the top, like this. So you're just going to do this all around your work. So one last time, you don't insert your hook in the big hole, but in the small hole in the top, in here. So here I'm going to make my last single crochet. And as you can see, when you do your last single crochet, it kind of leaves a pink gap here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make one last single crochet in our first stitch of the row. So I'm going to insert my hook here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and I'm going to end it off with a slip stitch in the first stitch. So I'm going to take off the pink stitch marker and make a slip stitch, just like this, and I'm going to chain 1 and pull some yarn. You can then cut it and pull on it to tie it. And the last step would be to weave in all of these little ends. So to do that, what I do is I'm going to bring this tail here next to this one. So take your needle, pass the yarn through. I'm just gonna pass it through here. And I'm going to make a knot with these 2 white tails to make sure that everything is secured. When you're done doing your knot, you can take your needle and pass it through like this in the white part. Like this. And I just cut the excess off. So now the tail is perfectly hidden. You cannot even see it on the other side. So do the same thing with the other part here. And we're going to make the same thing with the pink yarn. So I'm just going to bring it down to be able to make a knot. So I bring it down like this. Maybe a little more. Like this. Then I make a knot. And then I finally weave them in the pink yarn. And then when you're done weaving in all of your ends, you're officially done with your scrunchie. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed making these scrunchies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and please tag me on Instagram if you ever make these. I would love to see it. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.